Hey there, this is Jexy with the Systems Alliance, and in this video, we're going to go over this weekend's box office report. Coming in at number one this weekend, falling an estimated 59.5%, is Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom at $60 million domestic. That brings its total up to $265 million domestic since its release, and internationally it added another $56 million, bringing its total overseas up to $667 million. Worldwide is just topping $932 million, so obviously this is a massive hit worldwide, and in 2 weeks it opens in its final main territory overseas, Japan. In case you were wondering where this Jurassic World stands versus the rest of the Jurassic Park series, currently it's sitting in 4th place out of 5 once you factor in inflation. Number 1 is still the original Jurassic Park, which once you factor in inflation finished at $843 million domestic alone and over $1.3 billion foreign. Its worldwide total stands at $2,157 million. So the first one was definitely an event that wasn't missed by anyone who went to the theaters and saw it back then. The predecessor to Fallen Kingdom, the first Jurassic World, stands at $1,855 million once you factor in for inflation. In 3rd place, it's actually the second movie, The Lost World, Jurassic Park, and that comes in at $1,237 million. So as you can see, pretty much all these movies were massive hits. 5th and last, of course, is Jurassic Park 3, coming in just under $600 million worldwide, so that's definitely going to be the outlier, whereas every single one of these other ones will definitely touch $1 billion. The Incredibles 2 came in 2nd this weekend, dropping just 43% to finish with a little bit over $45 million. That brings its domestic total to just under $440 million already. So The Incredibles 2 is on track not only to beat Finding Dory for the most successful domestic release of Pixar of all time, but also internationally. Overseas, The Incredibles 2 topped $200 million, but just keep in mind that it's a very slow rollout. It won't open in its final region, that being Germany, until late September. So this is common for Pixar movies, but expect this one to keep climbing on the charts and be in many future updates as it chases $1 billion and beyond. As far as where it currently ranks, once you factor in inflation worldwide in the Pixar land, it's already past The Good Dinosaur, which is no one's surprised. People forget that movie even exists. It's now past all 3 of the Cars movies, which once again, no surprise because they're not very good. And it's also past Brave. So next up, we're looking at WALL-E, A Bug's Life, and the original Toy Story. Coming in 3rd this weekend was Sicario, David the Soldado, with an estimated $19 million. Now this is a movie that only cost $35 million. It's making a little money overseas, so this looks like a solid start for a movie with this type of budget. Finishing 4th and also opening up new this weekend was Uncle Drew at $15.5 million. This is the movie with all your current and former NBA stars in a comedy. And rounding out the top 5 is Ocean's 8, dropping only 30%, so another strong hold for Ocean's 8 with $8 million. And the global total now stands at over $209 million. This is definitely solid for this movie because, as I mentioned before, the budget isn't that large, so the fact that it's still going strong definitely indicates a strong return for the studio. Dropping just under 35% is Deadpool 2, coming in at just under $3.5 million for the weekend domestic. Global, it stands at $719 million, and next up at some point this week is going to be passing Iron Man 2, and then after that is the original Iron Man. And last but not least, the last film I'll touch on for this weekend is Solo, A Star Wars Story, which dropped 49% for just under $2.3 million. As I've mentioned many times before, this is going to be a huge money loser for Lucasfilm and Disney, and hopefully they'll right the ship with the next movie, and hopefully they'll also not put it out anytime soon. So let me know what you thought about this weekend. Did you see any of the movies? Did you see Jurassic World? Did you end up catching up on Incredibles 2? And what movies are you looking forward to seeing next in the theater? Let me know in the comment section below, and we'll catch you next time.